Okay, guys, hi.
Hi.
Joel.
Hi.
Joel, hi. You're my baby brother. That's cool. It was cool up until now. Okay. Growing up with you was a blast. We truly were each other's greatest allies. Even when you were just a baby, I loved you so fiercely that I would rush up to you with so much energy that apparently you vomited every single time. I can see that. I can totally see that happening. And then you would smile and laugh because even at that age, you were my best audience. It's true. Growing up, we basically did everything together. We played Barbies. I made him. Played dolls. And played Polly Pockets. He did them all. He did. What was the boy version of Polly Pockets? I couldn't remember. Yes! That was all you. we also made tree forts, played paintball, and covered ourselves head to toe in mud because why the hell not? That was you and me. We also played Donkey Kong and Call of Duty, even though I would always get my gun just stuck facing upwards doing this weird little goat hop because I could never figure that game out. It stressed me out too much. We built Lego together. We read Harry Potter. Woo. No love for Harry Potter? What did I show you? Jesus. And I even attempted to be your goalie as you practice your slap shot. It was a bad idea, but you're welcome for that. We also were sometimes not so nice to each other. We played that spit game that my cousins taught me, wherever you guys are, my older cousins, where we pin each other down and slowly let the spit fall from your mouth. Just to last minute suck it back up. Yeah, Michelle. I was not very good at that game either, and I usually just spat on you, so my bad. And I remember one time I actually went right in your ear, so really sorry about that one. But having known you for your whole life, I can confidently say that I know you well. Joel is someone who has the kindest heart, who is thoughtful, genuine, reliable, and loves so deeply. When I was young, I grew up hating the nighttime. Like most kids who watch too much Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark, I had horrible night terrors for way too long. And it didn't help that I had these creepy porcelain dolls staring it down at me all night long. Sorry, Grandma, but those things are heavily taped up in a box in this very attic, and I'll never see them again. Hopefully, or they might get out and kill me one day. I really think they might. I love you, thanks for the gifts. They were gifts for years and years. I had to tell her at one point, please don't buy me anymore, I really don't want them. Anyway, sorry. Sore subject. Because of this, every single night I would grab my pillow, creep across the hall, and open my brother's bedroom door, and without needing to say anything, he would pick up the corner of his blanket, and I would crawl in. He never once told me to screw off, even though I'm sure he wanted to. Messed up his sleep every night. He never made me feel bad the next day either. He never brought it up whatsoever, actually. This memory truly captures the essence of who my brother is. Joel's a sweetheart, and he gives so much selfless love to the ones around him. As an older sister, I am destined to be protective, and I'll always feel that you deserve the world. And I've always wished for you to find a partner that will give you back that same kind of unwavering love that you truly deserve to have. And I'm so genuinely glad that I get to sit up here today and know that in my heart you will be loved and cared for the way you deserve to be for the rest of your life by this wonderful woman by your side. Jasmine. She's my girl. Jasmine, I am so happy to be able to call you my sister. Today, our family is finally complete, and I'm so glad that it's you. You are truly so special. You are a great friend, and you have truly always been family, so it's about time we made it official. About time. Okay, so I've watched you guys together now for 12 plus years. I was there from the very start, and I watched you like a little creep. And it's just become second nature to see you guys side by side. Never thought of anything else of it in my life, but to be able to sit here and actually write about you and think about how you are together, it just takes my breath away, actually, because you guys are truly best friends. How you look at each other, how you speak to one another, how you laugh with each other, and you always seem to have an inside joke at all times, and I love that. Your relationship truly inspires me to be a better wife and partner every day. You warm hearts, and you have, sorry. And your relationship is truly one for the ages. I love you two so much. And I'm so happy to be able to watch you take this next exciting step together. Now, I wanted to do our family toast. Yes. So, if you guys know it, please join in. I don't have a cup. Pretend, just forget. I don't drink, just thank you. Okay, guys, raise your cups, please. So if you know it, please join in. Here's to those that wish you well, and those that don't, get going!
All right, so I've already introduced myself, but I'm gonna do it one more time because why not? I'm Alara. I'm Joel. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm Joel's oldest sister, one of 3 awesome siblings. And it's really so special being here today on this property that we grew up on. Watching 2 people that means so much to me celebrate their love. I've known Joel literally his whole life. And I'd like to say I remember the day he came home from the hospital. But maybe that's just the scratchy old videos we have from Grandpa's old video camera. Growing up with Joel was growing up with a little buddy. He was always trying his best to keep up with his older sisters. He was always there with his big blue eyes, and he was always watching. I don't know if anybody gets that except like a couple of us. I'll throw another. He would play Barbies with us. He would dance hard to Backstreet Boys, and he'd be a part of any horror movie we made with our friends. The little boy that was watching. My best memories with Joel always include camping and being outdoors. As kids, we grew up in the wilderness and at the lake and in the dirt. Well, the dirt was mostly Joel and Tira, and I was mostly on the side looking in disgust, but I was there. We spent endless nights playing cards with our cousins, telling ridiculous stories around the campfire, and spent our days dirt biking, fishing with Dad, and swimming in the lake. But some of the best moments were when Tira, Joel, and I would crawl into our tent at night and laugh about the most ridiculous things. We were always laughing. I was always so grateful to have both of them always by my side as kids and as we grew up. For the longest time, Joel was smaller than me. If you can believe it, he was smaller than me. I was the big one. I would wrap my older sister arms around him and smother him with hugs and kisses. And then one day, he grew up overnight. And I was looking up to him. And he was wrapping his big man arms around me in the best hugs. My big little brother. How'd that happen, Jay? How'd it happen? I don't know. You really have grown into the most beautiful, thoughtful, caring man. And I am so proud of you. I love you so much. Okay. And then there's Jasmine. I still remember the first day I saw you. It was a Halloween party at the Libanati's, where I was lucky enough to be invited. I'm partying with my brother and his friends. It was awesome. So fun. And during this party, I saw this beautiful tall chick dressed as an elegant giraffe. And as the night went on, that beautiful draft proceeded to pass out on the couch. But she looked down flawless in her drunken state. Little did I know that that girl had my brother's eye. And the next day they would officially begin dating. I think, right? Is that right? Soon after? The same day?
Close.
Oh, okay, so it was like official, right? And the rest is history. Okay. It's crazy to believe that was almost 13 years ago. But then again, it feels like you've been around forever. You have so easily become a part of our family. And it's been so wonderful to see how you and Joel have grown as a couple. As the older sister, I feel like Tyra and I feel very much the same about you, Joel. I've always watched and worried over my younger siblings. And I've always felt a sense of responsibility over how life went for them. I now know that I have absolutely no control over it. But as I sit back and watch and worry, because I still do that today, all I feel is proud. Proud of my brother, and proud of my sister-in-law, and the beautiful life they are building together. My heart is bursting with love for you two, and I'm so happy to be a part of this beautiful day. I love you both so much. Congratulations, Joel and Jasmine. Woo! Thank you very much.
For those who don't know me, my name is Brittany. I met Auntie Janice earlier. We chatted for about, there she is, chatted for about 30 minutes. I've known Jasmine for 28 years. So since we were 4 years old, which means I've got some stories. Most of which are her tripping, falling, or rolling an ankle. We don't have all night, so I'm gonna make this very short. We started our shenanigans with playing dress up, wearing my mom's old wedding veils, wherever she is. Shout out. She had several for some reason. And choreographing dances and performing for our moms and Rosemary. And Rosemary couldn't be here tonight, but I do want to give her a shout out for watching other people's kids poorly dance. So we eventually moved on to chalk and making chalk cities and driving around in her little battery-powered Jeep. And I do have her to thank for my ability to walk fast, because I've got little legs, she's got long legs, and she was not waiting for me. Took years for me to build up that momentum, but I got there. We did drift briefly in our early adulthood as life got busy, but when my sister passed, she was there and hasn't left my side since. We may not be choreographing our dances anymore, but we are still dancing. Now it's poorly intoxicated and in my kitchen at 2 a.m. I do have to admit this speech was very hard to write. I did try and use as many resources as I could. I went on ChatGPT. I see a lot of old folks here, so that means you type it in and it gives you information. Okay? It gave me nothing, so I resorted to YouTube, which was watching hours of maid of honor speeches, all of which saying how much they loved the bride and how much she meant, you know, how they couldn't go on without them and they don't know what they'd do without them, and how they were like a sister. But I don't need to say that because Jasmine knows that. And then I realized I don't have a single memory without Jasmine in my life. She's been a part of my life forever, always has and always will be. And then I just wanted to know how special that makes me feel and how special that makes our relationship. But now you have Joel, another person who will always love you and support you. Joel, you're everything I could possibly want for my best friend. I couldn't ask for a better partner for her. So to end that, thank God, Raise a glass to the happy couple. Andrew, my Jewish friend, it's your turn.
Alara, it strikes me that I've also always been smaller than Joel. I'm a full year older than him, and he's just always just towered over me. So my name's Andrew. I have the privilege of being Joel's best man. I have to start with the obvious shout out here to a beautiful ceremony and venue, but more importantly, Jasmine. You look absolutely stunning. Joel undeniably has a keen eye for beauty, elegance, and grace, all of which is made clear by his choice of best man. I'm kidding, obviously. I know you picked me because I'm the only one that has a printer. 33 years old. It's a bit surreal being here as a group of mature-ish adults, given this very yard played host to so many high school parties, growing up. Joel's parents, Barb and Paul, have kindly welcomed us back once again, and this time me and Doug agree not to put any more holes in the wall. I wondered why they didn't.
Accident.
Yeah. Just like we rehearsed. I wondered why you'd invite us back, but it must be because you just love Joel and Jasmine's choice of friends. To Barb and Paul, you obviously provided an incredibly supportive environment in which to raise a young man of high moral value and character. Sorry for everything we've done to undo your hard work. So, admittedly, I did struggle a bit here deciding on the types of stories I wanted to tell about Joel, trying to balance how much I want to embarrass him without being too crude in front of friends and family. And I think we can all agree life is about balance here, so I could go into details on how tight Joel's pants were in high school. Or the time we slept in that stranger's garage at the Calgary Stampede. Or even the chocolate cake incident. I think I'll hold on to those and instead focus on. No. There's no Q&A. I'm gonna hold on to those stories and instead focus on some things I really like about the man Joel's become. Joel and I have had our share of outdoor adventures together. We've climbed mountains, swam in freezing waters, and even jumped out of a plane together. I'm not sure which of those he screamed loudest at, but through all these experiences, one thing that I and all of our friends admire about Joel is his willingness to go out on a limb and try something new with enthusiasm. Even through severe dehydration, mysterious insect stings, and having his tent invaded by rats, Joel always keeps a smile on his face. Maybe not the dehydration though, he was basically unconscious. Hilarious. His eagerness to explore and experience the world keeps us all motivated to step out of our comfort zone so he can satisfy his appetite for adventure. Speaking of his appetite, Joel is an avid hiker, but not being one to make life easy on himself, his backpack is always about twice the weight of anyone else's. And most of that's trail mix. I swear that guy's pack is about 10 pounds of trail mix and snacks for a 45-minute hike. For our first experience with Indian food, not knowing the proportions, Joel convinced us to order for a family of 5, including about 30 pieces of garlic naan bread. And thanks to Joel, we nearly ate it all. Fortunately for Jasmine, he converts that voracious appetite into pure lean muscle. Kid is shredded. Joel and I have a tradition at the start of the summer that I really cherish. Every year we set out to do the Abbey Grind. It's about an hour hike straight up Sumas Mountain. And by the time we reach the top, we're just drenched in sweat and feel like absolute death. And then we make that pact to do the hike once a week for the rest of the summer. And by the end, we'll be in just phenomenal shape. And then we just never do that hike again. And it's that level of unspoken solidarity that I really value in our friendship. Joel has an intuitive sense on how to support his friends, always knowing when to push us and when to let us off the hook. And it's this balance, along with his adventurous spirit and appetite for experience, that makes me feel incredibly privileged to call Joel my friend. And so I'd like to end here with a few reflections on what it means to be guy friends in this day and age. It's often said that guys don't really know any important details about each other, but I think that just depends on what you consider important. For example, I've known Joel for almost 20 years now, and I don't have his phone number. But I do know exactly how much he can bench press. I am fairly certain Joel's an accountant. I'm not sure what his day-to-day looks like, but he works at a bread company, so I know he'll occasionally show up with free bread. I constantly forget Joel's middle name. Moments ago, I forgot. But for some reason, I know that he hates coconut. Yeah? No. But when it comes to knowing the important aspects of someone's life, I know Joel has found his perfect life partner. Jasmine is the perfect match for Joel in so many ways. She's kind, patient, caring, and has that adventurous spirit that makes her such an amazing person. Their shared laughter and deep connection are a testament to the strong bond they share. It's been such a pleasure watching you both grow into your careers, move into your first home, and grow your family with your fur baby Penny. I'm so excited to see what adventures your futures hold, and maybe eventually you'll get off my Disney Plus account. I know, they don't even share their Netflix with me. Oh yeah, the free bread. That was a paragraph ago, I forgot. Now, if you'll join me in raising your glasses as I offer some unsolicited relationship advice.
Oh, God.
Don't ever laugh at your partner's choices, because you were one of them. To Jasmine and Joel. I don't know who's next.
First off, before I forget, thank you, Barb and Paul and Nalara and Tira, for all of your hard work. We couldn't have done this without you guys, and I appreciate it. And this house is so fitting for you two to get married because of all the parties and all the pizza bites and tequila and all that stuff. So thank you so much. This is a beautiful day. Beautiful day. For anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Mel.
What?
Melody. And the beautiful bride has been in my life for almost 20 years. We went to high school together, and she was my first roommate. We moved out after graduation. And every time I think of living with Jasmine, there's a memory that's like seared in my brain, is Jasmine making packs of bacon for dinner because we were so poor. You don't even look at me. You made packs of bacon for dinner because we were so poor. We eating good tonight though, that roast beef, we living good tonight, right? And yeah, we were broke, but we're doing okay. I mean, she owns a house, I don't, but she's doing a little better. She married good. Jazz is also my birthday buddy. We're only a day apart. So we've celebrated countless birthdays together. Some we remember, some maybe we don't, but you know. And not to mention the countless girls' nights, the kitchen karaoke, the dancing. She was my first karaoke buddy. I don't think I've ever karaoke'd until it was with her. And here's my song. No. Come on up here, Jasmine. But in all seriousness, Jasmine has been there through every milestone in my life. She has celebrated my triumphs, and she's been there through my heartbreaks. She is such a generous and reliable friend, and I thank you for everything that you've done for me throughout these 20 years, babe. I love you so much. And to be here today, to stand up there with you guys, is truly an honor, and I am so blessed to be in your lives and to meet these wonderful gentlemen that, you know, Joel has been lifelong friends with. Like, our gentlemen, it's hilarious. Yeah, no. Those pieces of shit, they're actually kind of funny. They're kind of funny. Yeah. I'm so happy to have gotten to know every single one of you guys, especially you, Joel. You're an incredible person. You're truly like the male version of Jasmine. It's wild. Like, your relationship seems so effortless. Like, you have found the best friend in everything in your husband, and I'm so happy for you. Like, we know that you'll be okay because you have Joel. And we'll keep it at that. Cheers to them, the most beautiful couple. Thank you for having me in your lives. Jamie, get the hell up here right now. Is a bird. Jamie, take this away from me before I sing. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm of the heart.
A lot of what I have to say has already been said. Thank you to the Dents for making this an incredible day and welcoming all of us into your home like we're family. You're truly lovely, and that's clearly where Joel gets it from. So let's hear it for the newlyweds. Woo! Congratulations, you two. Partnership and your partnership and love is truly inspiring, as everyone's already said. You're a perfect match for each other. You balance each other so well, and it's a beautiful thing to see. Love is real. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jamie, and I've been blessed to know the couple for just over a decade, I would say, maybe a little bit more. And we have done so much together. It's been a blast. We've adventured, the three of us with a big group. It's been incredible. We've snowshoed mountains, paddled lakes, drank and floated our way through Leavenworth, which was amazing. And did wine tasting at Paul Lake. Eyes. If you know, you know. They're memories that I will cherish forever. And I honestly can't wait to make more. My paddle pals for life. Joel, like, you're truly a stellar guy. Everyone's already said it. Your lifelong friendships are a testament to your character. And like I said, you come by it honestly because you come from a beautiful family. And you emulate what they've taught you into everything you do. And Jasmine is so lucky to have you. You're dependable, always up for an adventure and down for a laugh. The way you cherish Jasmine sets a very high standard for everyone else. So bless you and thanks so much. I love you, buddy. And Jazzy, it's been incredible growing closer to you over the years. I love our catch-ups over Mexican food and margaritas as much as I love your boundless creativity when it comes to your costumes and your attention to detail. You're a woman after my own heart. Unfortunately, Joel got there first. Thank you for being a truly amazing friend. Your advice and your cheerleading in my corner means more to me than you'll ever know. You've helped me through so much, and I aspire to be more like you every day. I love you dearly, and thank you so much for asking me to stand beside you today while you guys declare your love to one another. I couldn't imagine a more amazing opportunity, and I do feel blessed, as Mel said. That's a blessing for sure. This is short and sweet, everybody. All right, so let's raise our glasses for the J's. May this next chapter in your journey be as beautiful as your past, filled with love, understanding, and prosperity. Cheers. Bird, I think that's you.
I'm reading an entire book. No. This is pretty wild. Like, what a time to be alive. What a place to be. All these great people and everything. I never thought I'd be in this position, actually, to like speak at one of my best friend's weddings. Never thought about it until like quite a while ago, actually. You know, as soon as I heard Joel was getting married, I was thinking I'd probably be up here at some point. But it wasn't until like a couple days ago, Tira discovered I was kind of on the fence about it, and she roasted me pretty hard. So now here I am. But anyway, so welcome to the Dent family, right? That's how it is. My name is Brandon. I've known Joel for like 20 years or so. He's, great guy. This speech, you know, like, I started writing it a couple days ago, but I've always had this information in my heart, and then so I started putting pen to paper a couple days ago, and then I discovered with Andrew that we basically wrote the same speech. So I thought I was gonna go ahead of him so I would be good, but now I'm after and I've got to rewrite the whole thing on the fly. So, you know, I wanted to mention embarrassing things as well. Andrew caught a few of those, but one of the things that, you know, Tira said, and I really wanted to make a point of, you played goalie for him when he was a kid. That sounds like the easiest job ever, because Joel... like, wildest shot I've ever seen in my life. That I had to make a point. I'm sorry, Joel. I'm sorry. I'll skip the rest of it. Andrew kind of caught a lot of it, but a few other things I guess I could mention is, you know, he's a pretty good beer pong partner, mostly a reliable hiking buddy until he's unconscious. And he's a beauty teammate and a pretty good gym pal too, so. And, you know, pretty funny guy. I don't know, you've all heard his laugh, right? So. But I think all you really need to hear from me is that he is a really good man. He's a great friend. He's always been there for me when I've needed him. And, you know, it's been an honor to have you in my corner, man. And it's been an honor to be at your side today. This has been a great event. Jasmine, of course, you look stunning. And without him, I wouldn't have gotten to know you for the past 10 years that I have. And honestly, you two are a great beer pong partner. But Jasmine, like, one of my favorite things about you is that you're so willing to put yourself out there. And you don't care what other people think. And you support other people to do the same thing. And I feel that, especially when like we're playing charades while we're camping. I am so anxious. I hate that shit, but you push me, you support me, and I love it. It's great. The two of you together, like, you're great. And honestly, independently, you inspire me. Together, you inspire me as well. So, yeah, and I'm looking forward to, you know, I've known you for such a long time, and now we've got a lifetime more. So I'm looking forward to that. Cheers.
So this is the mother of the bride, She has asked me to read it today for her. Good evening, everyone. I am Marion, mother of the bride. She's right there. If you, I am not, but she is. Right there. And I am so grateful to be here today to witness Jasmine and Joel start their lives together. When Jazz was in school, she was so independent. Not once did I have to tell her to do her homework. It was done. One memory I have is when Jazz used to fall asleep on the couch. I had to carry her up the stairs and her legs were so long they would they would be dangling and hitting the walls. To my son-in-law, I couldn't have asked for a better guy. Your parents raised an amazing son, and I can't thank you enough for sharing him with us. Jasmine and Joel, you both have great love and support from all your friends that are here today. You are truly the definition of a power couple, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of you. I want to thank Barb and Paul for accepting my daughter like she is one of your own. And thank you, Barb and Paul, for hosting this special day at your home. Jasmine, today Granny is watching over you. And we all know you are the chosen one. And Uncle Danny hopes that all your ups and downs in life are in between the sheets. And thank you for bringing my grand fur baby Penny into my life. Love you. Cheers to the bride and groom. Thank you, Marion.
So, a special thanks to start for Barb for that beautiful ceremony, hey? Is that right? Getting lucky tonight. Okay. So I'd like to welcome everybody here to our home on this special day for Joel and Jasmine. What a beautiful day it is. The sun is shining and the birds are singing. I see a lot of friends here of Joel and Jasmine's that we have known since you were basically kids, all you guys. And it's so nice to see you all here, still a close circle of friends to celebrate this day for Joel and Jasmine. And for the guys that took Joel to Vegas for his stag without him knowing till he got him to the airport, well, that was pretty cool, man. Who set that up? That was good. Good job. And then he got to drive a Lamborghini. What the fuck? That was cool. So me and Barb are gonna get remarried, and I need another stag, right? Yeah? Okay. Especially if I get to drive a Lambo. So Jasmine has been a part of our family for a long time now. Barb and I have known you since you're basically a teenage girl. And we have seen you grow into a confident, beautiful woman that I for one, am so proud of you. I remember the first, this is a funny story, since we're talking about beer pong a lot, okay. I remember the first time I met Jasmine. Barb and I came home early from a party, and Joe was having a party of his own, one of many, right? That's when we met Jasmine. We got introduced, and she introduced us to the game of beer pong in my kitchen, right? So here it was me and Barb against Joel and Jasmine, and me and Barb had never played before, right? And what happened? We kicked your ass. Yes. Jasmine, congratulations on your wedding day. Embrace the moment, for it is yours. I love you so much. Joel, wow, my son Joel. So there's so much I can say about you, Joel, since you were born. We have done so much together, and now you've grown into a strapping, confident man. I'm so proud of the man you have become and all of your achievements. A CPA, like wow, right? Joel and I have grown very fond of a winter sport called sledding. I'm sure a lot of you friends have heard about this, right? We've been doing it for years and we've been getting pretty good at it. But Joel, when we're sitting on top of the mountain on our sleds, cracking a beer, laughing about all the wipeouts and the getting stuck in the predicaments we got into ourselves that day, don't tell Mom about some of those, right? We got out of. Those days are awesome, man, and I hope we can continue to do that forever. I'm so proud of you on this day. Congratulations, Joel, on your wedding day. Embrace the moment, for it is yours. I love you so much. May all your dreams come true.
Wow, that was good. That was so nice. I never heard it before. That's really nice. Okay. Okay, stay up here with me. All right. Thank you everyone for being here today. I'm very grateful for this day, the coming together of two families and a wonderful group of friends. Our story. Within 3 years span, we had 3 babies. Alara, Tira, and Joel. They're that close. I can't do a speech about one without mentioning all 3. But Alara and Tira have already done beautiful speeches today, giving a glimpse into their relationships with each other. And so I'm not going to get into it, but I am just so grateful and in awe of our 3 adult children and their relationships. Standing here today, all our babies grown and married. Our little family of 2, we started dating when we were 15, by the way. Our little family of 2 is today a family of 11. That's pretty amazing. Hey, Mom? Yeah. Hey, Dad? Pretty amazing. All right. Where can I see him? Straight on? Okay. Joel Paul Robert, my beautiful son, you are my heart. The moment you were born, my heart space expanded so wide and filled with an overwhelming amount of love and light. Like, for real. Somehow, every single day, it continues, the immense feeling just continues to grow. I don't know how, but it does. Whenever I'm with you, it just feels like I'm home in my heart. I'm home in my heart. When you were 2 years old, you said to me, "Mommy, me pick you." And I said, "You pick me?" And you nodded and you pointed up. And you said, "Mommy, me pick you."
Oh my God.
Thank you, Joel, for choosing me. It's an absolute honor to be your mom. You were always my little buddy. You sure loved your mama. From watching Gargoyles as part of our routine when your sisters were in school, to so many years of building Lego together, or the time you were into those really weird 3D foam puzzles. Oh, I love you, man, but I hated those things. When you and I became Hot Wheels collectors, we still have them. Man, we may be able to make some cash on that, I don't know. You can take them home now. Yeah, you can take yours home now, Dad says. Hey, you guys, take your shit out of our house. All right. Okay. Hot Wheels collectors or guinea pig experts, or quietly canoed through the bay as we watched wildlife in our favorite lake. We have so many awesome memories together and as a family. You and I have had so many great talks over the years on our walks, on our endless commutes to and from so many years of soccer and hockey. We've always enjoyed spending time together, and I am so grateful for that. I don't know if you know this, Joel, but talking with you is actually one of my favorite things to do in this whole life. You and me, heart and soul, forever connected. And we both love Excel spreadsheets. A funny story. Joel has always been into numbers. It started when he was little, under 5, grocery shopping. I would pick up a can, go to put it in my cart, he'd look at it, and then he'd be like, pick up another can, and then he'd be like, you know, Mom, this has 50 more mils for 20 more cents. This is actually a better deal. Or Grandma, my mom's nodding, or Grandma would be out to crochet another baby blanket, and then Joel would help her to figure out how much wool she needed based on weight. He would do a weight to cost ratio, and then he'd say to Grandma, you know, Grandma, if you bought 5 of these instead of 7 of these, you'd actually end up with more wool for less money. It's actually a really good deal. Yeah, he was that big. He's like under 5, I swear. All right. Joel, you are and always have been, always, an all-around amazing person in all aspects. You are thoughtful, respectful, funny, kind, loving, smart, handsome. I could go on and on. You are, and we've already heard it, you're a great guy. And you've always been. You are an absolute blessing to this world and to everyone who knows you. Almost 13 years ago, Jasmine came into Joel's life and into our lives. It's really hard to remember a time when she wasn't part of us. I don't actually remember. Like, I can remember Joel being little, and I remember the shenanigans of all these guys and Joel, and then all of a sudden, bam, the adult part of you, you've always been together, right? 19 years old. Anyhow, Jasmine, today you are officially family, but in reality, you've been family for a very long time. We've done so much and spent so much time together, sharing in celebrations, holidays, and just being in a consistent part of each other's lives. From grandparents to our 3 little nephews, your 3 little nephews. From grandparents to your 3 little nephews. Love you so much. To all of our family, you are a fundamental piece of our family. And speaking on behalf of our family, we all love you so much. Annie Maureen's bawling over there, but you're like, I love her so much. I know she is. Okay. I'm winding it up, don't worry. I am so grateful for you, just you, who you are. I'm so grateful for you. There are no words that could express how happy I am that you two chose each other. You chose me as a mama, and you two chose each other, and there's no words. I'm just so happy. When I was planning this ceremony with Jasmine and Joel, a couple of the behind-the-scenes moments that I thought were worth noting. They both agreed that they were like super good team. Like, oh, we're really a good team. We're good at everything. We're really good. Like, we're a really good team together. We're awesome, except for beer pong. And then I heard something about Jasmine's team featuring Joel. And then I also heard a little side comment about Joel, and he's like, we're all figuring out what we're gonna do in the ceremony, and then Joel's like, joining of 2 houses, house Dent to house Wells. And Jasmine and I both kind of just looked at him, and then he said, what? I'd slay dragons for you. In their life together. They share lots of laughs and really do enjoy being together. You are both respectful and caring people, and this is so evident in your relationship. It has been wonderful to watch the journey of growth that you have both been through, from lanky teenagers to real adults. You've not only aged and grown up, but you've also done some awesome personal growth work, individually and within your relationship. And it's inspiring. It's been a real joy to watch you two as you do your growth work. It's excellent. You both worked so hard on your educations, careers, building a home together. You have similar ethics, values, dreams, and goals. You really are quite the team. I love how you are both independent and have individual experiences, bringing that back to your solid relationship as a couple. It's also so great to see so many strong, long-term friendships, so many lifelong friends between the two of you. It really says something. I love how family and friends are so important to you both. And I love how you do so much together and enjoy your adventures, try new things. And I love how much you love your puppy Penny. Little lucky Penny. Yeah. I love you both so much. Okay, a toast. Where's my little wine? Oh, a tiny bit of wine. All right, a toast. I know. Soon. May your marriage be blessed. May you always know your worth. May you always feel the abundance of love that surrounds you. May you always have faith in your thoughts and in your hearts. And may you always see the light in yourselves and in each other. Cheers to Joel and Jasmine, Jasmine and Joel on your wedding day. I love you.
So we just wanted to give a few specific shout outs to the people that made today possible. First and foremost, thank you to Jasmine for being such an amazing bride. She has spent countless hours planning every aspect of this wedding, and we appreciate every ounce of energy you have spent to make this happen.
I would also like to thank Joel for putting up with me and me constantly sending him things on Facebook, because it was a lot. And thank you for helping set up and everything you did too.
She did most of it. Thank you to everyone that got up here and made a speech. We all know speeches can be nerve-wracking and take a serious commitment to plan out and write. Everyone's speeches were just amazing, tons of laughs, lots of crying, a lot of good memories, just lots of friends and family. I love everybody here. Thank you to my parents for hosting. As a lot of people have said, thank you for recognizing my parents for that. They both spent tons of time preparing the property for today, working their asses off in the garden. Go take some pictures in the garden, by the way. It's very nice. And just making sure everything looks amazing. Like, everything looks perfect. And of course, thank you to my mom for officiating our wedding. It is such an honor to be able to have my mom do that for us, and you did such an amazing job, very beautifully written. Just so happy that you were able to do that for us. Thank you to my sisters, beautiful sisters, for being MCs tonight. They've been doing such a great job keeping everything in line, without being too bossy. They're just like, you're supposed to be over here. And just keeping the show running. We appreciate the effort you both put into that role. Really appreciate it. thank you to Ben for being our, not a lot of people know he's doing anything, but he's being our little in-house, all the music just starting and stopping is Ben. So, thank you, Ben. It's a big role. Thank you to our wedding parties back there. Those beautiful people. Thank you for throwing us a couple freaking amazing bachelor and bachelorette parties. Hell of a time, as my dad said in Vegas. Like, that sounded awesome too. Yeah, we couldn't have asked for better people to stand by our sides today. I love you all so much. And finally, thank you to just each and every one of you here today to just share this incredibly special moment with us. We wanted this wedding to be full of people that are important to us. Whether you have known us for our whole lives or only for a few years, you are here for a reason. This day has been truly amazing. We appreciate everybody for being here, and we just can't see what else there is in store for us for tonight. Thank you.